Apfel Dr. Germany, my name is Ben. Good morning and welcome to the micro soldering show on this beautiful, or not beautiful because it's rainy, Tuesday. Today in the morning I'm just working on an iPhone 8 Plus, which was mailed in by another shop, and the problem what they have is that the front and the back camera are without any function. Okay, so I want to show it to you, but I have to hold the battery down to the board, so I only can show you now or I do it like this, so should work. Wait a moment. So it's a broken screen, but that's not a problem. So when we activate the camera, it's just black, and when we switch to the front, it stays black too. I already figured out if it's just a component problem, but it isn't. So what do we do in that case? We take the device. I already desoldered the EMI shield on the top, because I already know what the problem is. But while I was working on this, I thought, okay, Tuesday morning we could do a fast video. So in that case, we take the readings of the connector. So I already did. So when we open ZXW here, iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 8 Plus Intel, and now we choose ZXW here. Normally then you should see it. Okay, so let's see if we got some connector readings here. Otherwise we have to take another board for compare. Okay, we don't have any connector readings here. Perhaps in the solution list, back camera resistance. Okay, so wait a second, and normally then we should see some here. Okay, we got connector readings here, so we take our fluke or our multimeter, get it to diode mode, and just having a look if the connector readings are matching. So I already did that, and they are matching all completely in my case. So I can be sure that the readings are okay and all the diode mode values are correct. After that I already took the voltages, and the voltages are there too. So same for the front camera. What would you say, Ilya, could be the problem? I think I know it, but what would you say, Ilya, is the problem? We have no front camera and no back camera function. Please turn on your light so you see something. We don't have front and back camera. It's no software issue, and the readings are good and the voltages are okay. I got the same problem some days ago on exactly the same device, so I think I know where the problem is. What would you say? Ilya's thinking.
I would say board swap.
You would say board swap. When I tell you that
honestly I don't know.
That it won't make any sense to do board swap in this case, because I did it on the last device exactly the same. I did a board swap and I had the same issue.
So are you saying it's in the CPU?
No, it's not in the CPU. The problem in that case is just this IC here.
And what is that?
That is the camera driver. Okay.
Fair point. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I think we have a cold solder on a data line or things like that, and that's the problem why the front and the back camera just don't work. I figured it out last time. I checked the same board. I checked diode mode readings, I checked the voltages, all was okay. I thought, oh, it can't be. I don't want to search, I just swapped the board. Okay, I swapped the board and I got exactly the same problem. I thought, can't be.
I remember it.
Do you remember? It
Yeah.
was last week.
Yeah.
And I thought, no, this can't be. I have to search for this error now. And after a long time thinking and going through the schematics and things like that, I thought it only can be cold solder under this camera driver U3700.
And it's
And
right next to the CPU.
it's next to the CPU.
So when you swap, you can actually filter it.
You could, but the problem before was on a non-swap board.
Yeah, but then when you swapped it, the problem stayed.
Yeah, it stayed. Could be cold solder because of the heat on the. Yeah, that's right. So now I would say we just take this IC out, and hopefully you will see that I'm right. Andy, did we got post from which parcel service? GLS? Huh? Well, UPS, okay. So let's see what we got here. We just take some hot air. And gently get this chip out. It's underfilled. And we don't have a new one here. So we just need to reball that. Chip. Gently getting that out. Okay, we have to get back that cab later. So now we just have to get out this IC. Gently, because we need it. If we crack it, we have to take a new one out of another device. Where we can come in here. Should work. And you see, we got it out. And now we just can clean. Using some flux, taking the wick. I'm sure it's just cold solder under this IC. So now we just need to take the brush. Eine Sekunde. Okay. I think we got it here in that way. Now we just can fix that capacitor again. Okay, and now we can have a look for the IC. So, and as heatsink we just use an NAND on putting it back down. So, do you see that hardly underfilled chip? Crazy. What are you looking for, David? Huh? Light. I think we have one here. Could lay on the top. I saw it last time in blue. Because somebody ordered it and didn't come. Okay, now just cleaning the chip.
Ist ja der ganze Ablauf programmiert. Das heißt, da weiß ja genau, wann er welche Geschwindigkeit hat, bei welchem Muster. Und da müsste er doch theoretisch auch genau die Zeit berechnen können.
Ja, aber für Mathematik. Für jede Bewegung musst du das kalkulieren.
So,
Aber er weiß ja, wann er wie schnell
we
bewegt.
just need to clean this chip.
Ja. Aber wenn du 1000 Linien oder mehr hast, vielleicht möchte nicht. Man kann.
Man kann aber ja nicht.
Ja.
Okay, you see? Are you in B2B, Andy?
Ne?
Okay. Clean the chip carefully And you see, this takes time. 14 minutes already within this video. And I'm pretty sure that this chip solves the problem. Because we have good readings, we have good voltages, so the problem could be I2C related. We have I2C lines for camera under this chip. On the trap, bolts can't crack, and the result is something like this. So let's have a look if we got this chip on the stencil. I already did a reball of this, but I think I just used another place on the stencil like I always do. Just the mesh has to match. Yeah, this matches here. Okay, great. Just need my tweezers. Yesterday somebody asked me why I always switch the temperatures on the JBC and don't set profiles on that. I just don't want to. I like to do it in that way. Really. Greets to Ruben.
Wait, does it have profiles?
It has profiles, yes. But I don't like to use them. Ilya directly wants to use the profiles.
Now that you said it, I'm actually...
And do you see that? Great. Looks pretty nice, I think. Just getting the chip out. And here we are. So now we just use a tiny little bit of flux and blast it one time again for reflow. Then we just clean it. Are you sick, David? That's because of the drinking and the party on the weekends. Die Spätfolgen. Okay, you see, we got a great reball chip and we can use that for just getting it back in here. Have a close look for A1. I just want to take a picture here. What? What did she done?
Huh?
Came in?
Nee, gleich.
Okay. Asked a lot and then gone away. Huh?
Nix mit Dummschaft.
Okay. Okay. So now we can just get it back and then try if we got camera function again. I think it should work. What's that?
Watch.
From? Oh, great. Great. I think it's done. We just have lost a little bit of the insulation on the top of the chip, but that's not a problem at all, I think. Just cool it down a little bit and then just test if it works again. Yeah, the package was sent out last week. Don't know why it arrived here so late. Was error at UPS side, I think. Okay, I just get the device started to test it. Click on the camera, front and back camera. And a battery. Let me think. Should be a URI in it. Have a look for that. Okay, I already got haptical feedback for the home button. Camera. Just waiting for the camera. And we got camera function again, baby. Boom, back to life again, I would say. Let's just get it on hands. And you see, camera is just working again. For the back camera, it's not well connected, but the front camera is working again. And I just get the back camera, put it on, so you can see, boom, back to life again, baby. Yeah, this connector isn't right connected, and and this one too, and perhaps the module isn't good too, but we hadn't front and back camera function. Now we got it back again, and you saw, sometimes you just have to think about what you do, okay? Not always when the connector readings are right and the voltages are good, it's necessary to swap the board. You can just think over, have a close look at the schematics, use your head to think about how things on the board work, and then you can solve any error. It's just a little bit laggy. Waiting for that, okay. Screen, would you please work? See, now the screen isn't right connected. It's a mess. Really a mess. But you already saw the camera is working again, and I will now check for the back camera again, because the IC is good again, so the camera is ready to work again, and I think perhaps we have to swap the back camera. But before, I checked it with several front cams and things like that, and it just wasn't working. So, back camera, waiting a second, give it a second. for work. Here we are again. Boom! Back to life again, baby! That's the way. Just want to see if the back cam is working true or if it's a camera related a module problem for the back camera. And I think it is, but that's not a problem at all. I will change the module. The camera I see solved the problem, like you see, and I have to search now for a camera module for an 8 Plus back camera, and after that all will work fine again. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't want to take it too long today. Yesterday we got a longer video, and if you want to learn things like that, you can easily do that at the Board Level Repair School Germany. If you are working at the repair industry for smartphones and tablets, you can easily join our Facebook group, Smartphone Repair Group Germany. Please answer the questions, otherwise you won't be accepted. I'm out. I just fixed that phone until the end, clean it and mount it again, and back to the customer. I'm out. We see us with the next video. Boom! Back to life again. Yours Ben.